Hello, dear investors. Thank you for watching our video review. Dear viewer, we kindly ask you to give this video a royal thumbs up in advance. Your like is extremely important for spreading the Project.GURU.Markets. We will analyze the main indicators of the company Eventbrite Inc, ticker EB. This review is based on current data as of August 19, 2024. By classification, Guru.Markets company Eventbrite Inc belongs to the subcategory Leisure Other. 28 companies participate in the analysis, which is very representative. We start with summary data about the company. If necessary, you can pause it. You can study each parameter of the organization under study more thoroughly. Access to the database with the structure of company tickers is absolutely free and open. Thank you very much for your repost and various other help. This is all extremely important for us. So, friends, let's begin. Market capitalization of the company Eventbrite Inc valued at $0.28 billion. With a subcategory capitalization of $71 billion. Eventbrite Inc accounts for a share of 0.398%. It is one of the very small companies in the subcategory. The company's balance sheet capitalization is $0.15 billion. With a subcategory capitalization of $18 billion. Eventbrite Inc constitutes a share of 0.878%. Having made a comparison of the shares of stock exchange and balance sheet capitalization, we can see the following. Share Eventbrite Inc in the subcategory when assessing market capitalization is 0.398%. The balance sheet capitalization is 0.878%. That's a 121% increase in share of market value. Assessment of the company's share of market and balance capitalization in the subcategory. Good 1 point. Total company assessment Eventbrite Inc will be presented towards the end of the video. Please review the logic of the analysis in full. The debt obligations of the company under study amount to $0.317 billion. Debt to book capitalization amounts to 211.3% of the company's capital. Result on the level of the company's financial obligations, very bad. -2 points. The balance of the company's stock market value to profit corresponds to 0. The subcategory average is 82.1, which is worse than the subcategory average. Assessment of the company's stock market value to its profit in comparison with the subcategory. Very bad, -2 points. Profit for the last 12 months was -$14 million. Projected earnings for the coming 12 months are unknown. And this is extremely bad for the company's prospects. Assessment of expected future profit indicators in comparison with in the subcategory. Bad, -1 point. The company's value to revenue ratio is 0.8. The average in subcategory 1, which is 20% lower than the average in the subcategory. Assessment of the market value to its revenue indicator in comparison with indicators in the subcategory. Good, 0.5 points. Revenue for the last 12 months was $340 million. Forecasted revenue for the coming 12 months is unknown. This is extremely bad for the company's prospects. Assessment of expected future revenue indicators in comparison with the indicators of subcategory companies. Bad, -1 point. If you're interested in this analytics, we kindly ask you to subscribe to the channel and click on the bell. This is free for you. You will greatly help spread the Project Guru Markets. The margin is minus 4.2%, with an average for the subcategory of 1.3%. The difference between the subcategory average and the company's performance is 5.5%. Assessment of sales margins in comparison with the indicators of companies in the subcategory. Tolerable, minus 0.5 points. The company's share by number of employees in the subcategory is 0.604%. This is a 52% increase in market capitalization share. This shows the imbalance in the company's current market price, Eventbrite Incorporated, rather towards underestimation. The amount of market capital for each employee of the company is equal to $325,000. And in the subcategory, there are $494,000. The difference between the subcategory average and the company's performance is 34.2%. Estimation of the amount of capital per employee in comparison with indicators in the subcategory. Good, 0.5 points. The profit per employee is minus $16,500, with the average for the subcategory, $6,000. The difference between the subcategory average and the company's performance is 174%. Estimation of profit per each employee of the company in comparison with the indicators of companies in the subcategory. Tolerable, minus 0.5 points. The organization's sales volume per employee is $393,000. By subcategory, $479,000. The difference between the subcategory average and the company's performance is 22%. Estimation of revenue per individual company employee in comparison with the indicators of subcategory companies. Tolerable, minus 0.5 points. There are 10.3% of shares for sale, with a subcategory average of 7.4%. This is an indicator of possible short squeeze risk. Indicator RSI 14 shows a level of 23% for the company Eventbrite Inc. In the subcategory, the RSI level, 14, is 48%. Potentially, securities of the subcategory are valued higher than those of the company Eventbrite Incorporated. Comparing the dynamics of the company's share price, Eventbrite Incorporated, and subcategory companies. We will see that over the past 12 months, the company's shares Eventbrite Inc. showed dynamics of minus 72.5%. Against price changes in the subcategory minus 28.1%. This does not say anything definitively, but it is necessary to take note of this fact. Before showing the total score, I beg you, leave your stock rating Eventbrite Inc. in the comments below. We read all the comments and try to respond to every comment. Overall result, minus 5.5 out of 10 points. Average score for the subcategory, minus 0.1 points. If you look very broadly, within the entire market in total, you can see that the average score for the entire stock market in the aggregate is 0.3 points, against a score of minus 5.5 points for the company Eventbrite Incorporated. Let's look at the table of orders. It is available. A link to it is in the pinned comment. The order table contains all previously made decisions by the information and reference system Guru.Markets. Access to the order table is free. Link in pinned comment. As a result of the analysis, Eventbrite Incorporated, Guru.Markets, open an order due to the fact that Eventbrite Incorporated, one of the most overvalued companies in the subcategory. Thank you all very much for watching to the end and for using the information and reference system from Guru.Markets. You all really are the best audience in the world.